Carl and the Shiny Red Drum Set by Carl Canedy with Philip Harrington. Illustrations by J. Luke. Carl and his mother were invited to a big party. Carl had never been to a party before. There were going to be a lot of people there. There sure are a lot of people here. What if no one likes me? Worried Carl. You see, Carl had no brothers or sisters. He was poor and lonely, and he worried he would not fit in with the other children. Go play with them, said Carl's mother. But when Carl approached the other children, they told him to go away.
Get lost. Beat it. Scram.
That made him very sad. As Carl turned toward the stage, something caught his attention. Carl saw the most fantastic thing, a big, shiny red drum set. Carl had never seen a drum set before. He didn't even know how they worked, but he knew he wanted one. When the band came on, Carl watched from the side of the stage. He watched the drummers' every move. He listened to the people clap and cheer whenever the band finished a song. One day, I am going to play the drums, and one day, I am going to have a drum set just like that, said Carl. Mom, can I have a drum set? Carl asked excitedly. I'm sorry, Carl. I don't have that kind of money, said his mother. Carl thought about the drum set quite a bit. He was sad, but then an idea came to Carl. Well, I can't get a drum set now, but I can still drum. One day I will be the best drummer in the world. Using 2 wooden spoons, Carl played drums on his pillow. Whack, whack, whack. He played drums on his toys. Crash, crash, crash. He played drums on an empty box. Rat-a-tat-tat. Carl played the drums on every object he could find. He never stopped playing the drums. Carl was determined to get his very own drum set. He decided he could earn money by doing chores. He mowed Mr. Wagner's lawn. He raked leaves for Miss Gilbert. He carried groceries in for the nice old couple down the road. He did anything he could to make extra money. One day, when Carl came home from school, he walked into his bedroom to find a big surprise, a shiny red drum set. But how? He asked his mom. Well, Carl, you've been working so hard. You've saved up enough money that you and I were able to buy the drum set, said his mother. Carl played his drums every day. Carl was very happy. But some of the neighbors were not.
Cut the rat down.
Carl practiced and practiced, and it wasn't long before he started his very first band with his friends Delina, Holden, and Madison. One day, Carl and his shiny red drum set were set to play a very big concert. This was a very special concert because his friends, family, and a record company were going to be there. When Carl sat down to play his drums, he was shocked to find that his snare drum was broken. The band sees the broken snare drum and wonders if they will be able to perform. They look at Carl nervously.
Oh, this is awful.
Carl, you can borrow mine, said another drummer. Even though it wasn't red, it still worked. The band played so well they received a standing ovation.
Woo!
Carl's family and friends and the record label were all impressed. Carl had become a very talented drummer. His band had become very popular as well. They made recordings, had lots of fans, and played big concerts all over the world. He was no longer poor or lonely, and he had many drum sets. But he still loved his shiny red drum set most of all. The